everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to be reviewing some Jeffree Star products. So Jeffree Star just re-released his blood sugar palette, but he also came out with a few new things. So this is one of them. This is his highlighter palette that he has. So the Skin Frost highlighter palette and Cavity is what he has this one called. So as you can see, the packaging is really kind of cool. He also had brought out, or has re-brought out, the Bloodlust palette, but with the white trunk instead of the red trunk that he released in his prior one. He also did do a mini palette, but I didn't see the sense in buying the mini palette since the only shade I didn't have was the one new shade that was in the middle. So I couldn't really justify purchasing the mini palette for just one new shade. Had he released just the individual shade, I probably would have picked that one up, but because it was all the same shades except for one, I couldn't justify the money for it. So we are going to review his highlighter palette. And while I do not have the entire collection or even the palette from his Blood Money collection, I did, however, purchase his new highlighters. Or his, sorry, not highlighters, eyeliners. I purchased his eyeliners because they came in some really different cool colors and they looked really interesting and really neat. So I'm going to be back. I'm going to grab a brush real quick and then we'll be right back so we can test the highlighters and we can test the eyeliners for you. Okay, so here we are. I have grabbed, fittingly, my Jeffree Star and his Morphe collab brush. I kind of wish that he'd bring out brushes in his own company, but I know that he is bringing out lots of different things that are coming up. He's going to be bringing out his own skincare. He will be bringing out eventually a mascara that I believe he's been working on. So Jeffree Star, you want to hook me up with some of those so that I can review them on my channel, feel free to add me to your PR list. All right, so the first thing we're going to check out is this palette here. So we're going to do some testing and doing some swatches to show you the different colors of his highlighter. Whether you like him or you don't like him because of scandals or whatever, he still has some pretty bomb makeup. So here's the palette here. So this is the coloring that he has from the original Bloodlust advertisements and photo shoots that they did, along with the guy that was in the photo shoots with him doing it. So that's pretty awesome right there. Nice tattoos going on there. Okay, so here's the inside.
Ooh, damn.
Okay, so here we have Icing 4, Candy Frost, or sorry, Icing IV, my bad. Candy Frost, Rose Gold, and Frozen. Okay, so we are going to be testing out the different colors. So I will swatch them first for you. Okay, so you can kind of see it there. That's the Icing IV. There we have a nice pretty pink shade there. And that is Candy Frost. And Toulouse. And here we are with Rose Gold. And the last one.
Really? Child.
Okay, and there's the Frozen P one. Okay, so I'm going to put some of these on Belle here so you can kind of see how they wear. Really, Belle? I'm gonna look pretty. Let's see if we can maybe get the light to catch it. Okay, there we go. You can see a little bit of it there. So we can see a little bit of the shine there. So if you're not too big on a lot of highlight, but you just want a little bit. Sorry, we're going to have to swing it around just so we can
Hello.
There we go. Our guest for today. All right. So if you want just a little bit of a highlight, but you don't want anything too bold, too crazy, this is a good color for you, as well as if you're very fair-skinned. This is also a good one for you. If you want to get a little bit more pink in there.
Oh, that's it.
So there we go. So you can see a little bit more of the shine on that one. A little bit of a pink highlight in there. All right. If you're more towards a darker skin tone,
Feels like I'm getting a massage.
shows up a little bit better in person than it does. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see that a little bit, right?
I look like we're a little bronze.
So you got a nice sort of bronzy color in there. Okay, and then we're going to go with the last shade here.
I have 2 sets of eyebrows.
Really? Not everybody has 2 sets of eyebrows?
I have 3 eyebrows.
Okay, so this is the other one. This is also more for like a darker skin toned person. There we go. You can see that a little bit more. Remember, makeup is just for fun. All this will wash off. So whether you like it or you don't like it, that's okay. It does wash off. It's always nice to also step outside of your boundary and outside your box and play with makeup. Just have fun with it. So this collection has also got a mirror in there.
Flamingo.
And it's got the little cover that you can peel off. So it's got, oh, this is the protector that's supposed to be on top of the highlighters right there. Apparently that came off or stuck to the top. And then you've got the sheeting for the mirror.
Cactus.
Okay, so that's the highlighter palette that he brought out with his new collection. So we're going to show you the different eyeliners that he came out with his Blood Money collection. Sorry, people, I have a little bit of a tickle in my throat right now. Okay, so they come in this unicarton package here, which is pretty nice. It's got a nice sort of metallic green shade, and then you just kind of pop it out, so you don't actually have to open any ends, which is nice. And the eyeliner is right in there. I'm not sure why I keep saying highlighter. They aren't highlighters; they're eyeliners. Okay, so here we have the color right here. So this has a very nice feel on the packaging because it's got almost like a rubberized grip, but not quite. So it's not like it's just going to like slip around in your hands. Okay, so here is the color right here.
I'm just going to close my eyes.
So this is a roll-up one. So you can, there we go. Might help if I roll up the right part of it. So, you know, you got a fair bit of product here. Okay, and this one is in the shade Armored Truck.
Let's go.
So this seems like a very neutral, sort of more brown colored. So if you have more neutral palettes like browns and creams and stuff like that, this one will work really well for you.
I heard a cat.
Oh, we got some different color in there too. So this also has a little bit of a green, so it's brown, and then it's also got a bit of like a holographic, you can open up your eyeball. And then it's also got a bit of like a holographic green that you can kind of see more in the center of her eye there. Close your eyes there. Here we go. So you can kind of see the little bit of the green that's in there, but it's more or less kind of more of a brown shade.
My eye. Hi, Prince.
And they do have like a nice little snap on there so that you know for sure. Oh, we have another guest.
Hi. Can we make Prince look pretty?
He's already pretty. He doesn't need makeup.
He's not pretty. He's
Okay,
handsome.
so now we have resting rich face.
Oh no.
So it's more like an army green, if the end is any indication of what the color looks like. So here we go. There we go. There's the color there. Oops, let's put that down so I don't break it. There we go. This one seems to be gliding on a little bit smoother than the other one. Give her a nice little bit of a wing there. Okay, so it's a bit more of like an army green color.
And can I open up?
If you can see that, yes, you can open up though. She's checking herself out.
I prefer this wing than that wing.
Well, it's hard to kind of do a wing on the opposite side of you, Belle. Alright, so 3 more to try out. So next one is assets.
I don't have any other eyes.
We just put it on top. So this one, it's more like a forest green look by the looks of it. So here we are. There's the color there. So I'll do a swatch on my hand afterwards so that we can kind of see some of the different shades. So let's see how this one glides on. So this one doesn't glide on quite as smoothly. It does if you go the other way. But it doesn't glide on quite as smoothly as the last one did. There we go. So there's that color there. Close your eye, Belle. There we can see that. Kind of a bit of a darker forest green color.
I have 10,000 pounds of makeup.
Alright, so the next one we're going to do is Cold Digger.
Cactus.
So I like how Jeffree Star comes out with some pretty clever names for his makeup, because we know what they really are supposed to be. But for the sake of language and keeping things a little bit more PG friendly, he comes up with different names. So this one is more of a brown color, more like an orangey brown shade. So there it is there, or maybe more of a chocolate brown. I don't know. We'll see in a second.
Please glide.
So this one seems to glide nicely as well.
Maybe the other ones just had a bad delivery date.
They don't have delivery dates, Bill. They have expiration dates. Sleeping. So no, some makeups just happen to glide a little bit differently. It's all kind of more based on the formula of things. And different formulas are going to be different for different colors, different shades of stuff, just because they have to be made differently in order to attain the shade or the color that they're looking for.
How you doing?
Alright, and here we are with the last one. So this one is a very bright green. So this is almost like a grass green. And it's called Money Counter. I don't have one of those because I don't have any money to count. So I mean, anyway, here we go. Here it is. It's a very bright green.
Just give myself a little mustache.
I'm not giving you a mustache. So this is all right for gliding as well.
Oh.
It's not quite as bad as some of them. Let's bring that up a little bit. Although because some of them are, because they are a little bit on the softer side for gliding purposes, the tips are breaking off a little bit. Like this one did. But they have very good pigmentation. There we go. Okay, so there's the last green one there. Close your eyes, Belle. There we go. So as you can see with this one, the tip broke off. So I lost quite a bit of eyeliner from that one because there's the piece right there that broke off. I'm very sad about that. So these retail, I believe, for like $36, but you could get them in the bundle. I think it was like $100, I want to say. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it was around $100. So I'll just do the swatch on my hand here just so that you guys can see the different colors. Okay, so this one here is Money Counter. There, I guess maybe you can see that a little bit better. There we go. So it's a nice bright green color. Kind of like the color of grass.
The dark green kind of has the color of a cactus.
Okay, and this one is Cold Digger. So it's got a nice dark sort of chocolatey brown. Kind of with like a purple undertone in it. Provided I can get these back in their unicartons. So this is kind of how they come in their unicartons there. Alright, we got Resting Rich Face. So we have the army green color here. So there we go. And yes, I have to put every single one back into the packaging for right now. Ooh, the inside of the box is like, looks kind of cool. It's got Jeffree Star logo on the inside of the box. And I got Assets next. So I ordered all my stuff off of Beautylish. It did pretty good for delivery. I ordered it on Thursday or Friday, and it was here today on a Monday. Okay, so here's this one. It's more of like the forest green color. We have
like
one more.
Camouflage.
And this one is the Armored Truck one. So this is the one that's kind of got like the chrome effect on it. Okay, so there we go. So depending on the light, it's kind of green. It's got a little bit of purple in there. A little bit of brown. It all kind of depends on the lighting. So those are all of the eyeliners that came in the Blood Money palette collection. Let us know down in the comments down below what you thought of these colors. If any of these colors are interesting to you or not. I like them because they're a little bit different than what we usually buy in the stores. And I like to have different colors that are nice, smooth, and they roll on nicely. So I wanted to review these ones. I'm really interested in finding out which ones that he does next. I kind of almost wish that he had actually brought out like different shades of red eyeliners when he did the relaunch of the Blood Money palette or the Blood Money collection. I kind of really wish that he had done like collections of reds, like the stuff that was in his Blood Money or his Bloodlust collection. I think that would have been really cool. But Belle looks so pretty with her makeup on. Look at that. She looks so cute. Look at all that pretty makeup. Anyways, we'll be back soon because we've got different things that we're going to do. We've got BoxyCharm boxes coming in. So let us know down below if you'd like us to do those in, do the premium and the base box in one video. Or if you'd like us to do it 2 videos, do separate try-ons for each. Or if you'd like us to do just one video with the try-ons for those boxes. We also have another taste testing video that's coming up for an order that's coming in. And we're also going to be doing a product review on Glamnetics. Now, Glamnetics is not sponsored. They did not send it to me. I paid for it with my own money. But we are going to review it and see how they work and if they work well or not. So we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining in, Belle.